How has sobriety changed your art?
I'm able to process how I feel way better than, compared to maybe when I was in college. Because when I was in college, I was, we were all partying, and it's really easy to just think you feel a certain way at a certain time and let that feeling linger, stay with you for a longer period of time. And it's really not how you feel. It's just, what you were under.
Exactly.
But for me right now, I know how I feel about people, how I feel about my experiences and my lifestyle are true to how I actually feel because I'm sober.
That's amazing. I love that. I love that perspective. I really like how you talk about how you want it to come from you, your most authentic self. And it's really true that when we are under substances, there's something messing with your mind and your body, and therefore it's not necessarily you. That's a super interesting point. I really like that. And that also ties into, I'm sure, your health
I still
and
see
fitness,
myself
too.
enjoying a drink in the future. It's just for now,
Good for you. Yeah, it's knowing what you need. I've been on an interesting journey myself just with alcohol because, as you know, my parents own the greatest bar. My parents are all, my whole family is Irish hockey fans. So
you know how it goes?
There's a lot of drinking involved. And, I'm by no means sober right now, but I'm totally recognizing the power of being sober.
Yeah, it's cold here, so you might need a drink or two when you go out, right?
Exactly, but it's so true when, like the holidays just came and I drank like 3 days in a row, which is like a lot for me, and you feel that.
I've been designated driver for 2-3 days now.
But how good does it feel to feel good?
It feels great.
Because do you know Camille Kostek? She's also sober. She's like one of my idols. She's completely sober, and she says like, yeah, I just like to feel good. And I could it's something I'm continuing to work towards. It's just it's all balance.
She's sober. Wow.
Yeah, and she dates Gronk.
Yeah. Sick.
Right?
Wow.
Interesting, because he's such a party boy. I'm sure they balance each other out in some really cool way. That's what I love about relationships in all senses, right? Something that I've really learned since college is who in my life can benefit different parts of me.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
And even being in a romantic relationship, it comes down to, all right, is this what you think is the perfect person for you can be so different because, one, there is no perfect person to you. It always just comes down to, can I learn from this person and will this person make me better?
Yeah.
So how do you deal with relationships in LA? Because I'm sure there's some really cool people that you can learn and grow from, but also, is there that superficial side?
I think I'm currently struggling with managing how I spend time, it's definitely a struggle for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's just LA,
Right.
I think because I've been in Boston for a certain amount of time, the way I spend time in my relationships, works for this space. It works for like being a person from the East Coast, but those practices don't necessarily translate to the West Coast.
Right.
And so like for me, it's like understanding that what do I need to change from my behavior on how I'm spending and how I'm managing my relationships in the West Coast. It can't just be like, oh, whatever I did in the East Coast, I can just do on the West Coast. No, because just like anything else, like cultures, it could be disrespectful to a certain degree. And so like, in LA, I'm blessed with a really, really, really good friend group. I still live with some of the kids from Bentley.
That's awesome.
Rashid Macer, Dom, they're doing their thing. Rashid's an interior designer at Design Theory right now. So super proud of the friend group that I have there. So
it's so important. It's so important. And something that's changed for me a lot since college is I don't need to be friends with everyone. I need to be friends with people who are inspiring me to go to that next level.
Exactly, yeah.
Who are doing cool shit, right? Because something
doing the most.
Doing the most, exactly, in their own way.